Hello there, Mr. Sutton here, bringing you the IM382 Part 1 homework solutions on box and whisker plots. For number 1, we're trying to make a box and whisker plot for this set of 5 data items. We'll start by putting these in order. So we've got 22, 27, 31, 33, and 34. It was almost in reverse order. And then, let's see, we're going to get the median of the whole thing, which is 31. And now the median of each half of the data. We've got 2 items over here, directly halfway between them. That's going to be, let's see, 24.5, so 24.5. And halfway between 34 and 33 is going to be 33.5. Now we're going to put this on a number line. So let's see, I need a number line that goes at least from 22 to 34. How about I just go from 22 to 34, and we'll go by 2s, like so. All right, so I'm going to plot my median here, 31, halfway between 30 and 32. And my 2 box end numbers, we've got 24.5, which is roughly here, and 33.5, which was a little bit, it's like 3/4 of the way from 32 to 34. So there's my ends of my 2 middle boxes. And now I need my min and my max, the ends of the whiskers. 22 is my min over here, and then 34 is the max over here. There we go. For number 2, I'm making a box and whisker plot for this data. Let me put this in order. We've got a 1. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 2s. Then we've got 3 4s and a 7. The median of all this, since I have 8 items, it's going to be halfway between items 4 and 5. So that's 3, the average of 2 and 4. And then for the lower half of the data, we've got a median of 2, halfway between 2 and 2. And then over here on the other half, we've got a median of 4. So let me make my number line. I'm going to go from 1 to 7, going by 1s. So let me get my median on here. That's 3. And the ends of my box, 2 and 4. And then the ends of my whiskers, which are just the min of 1 and the max of 7. To make a box and whisker plot from this data, we should first put it in order. So we've got a 59, and then after that we have 66, 78, 88, and 97. So next, let's pick out the median and also the median of the first half and the second half of the data. So our overall median is this middle number, 78. And then we have to take a look at the first half of the data below the median, so the 59 and the 66. Now the median of this, well, there's only 2 numbers, so we're actually just going to take the average of these 2 numbers, which if you average these together, let's see here. Let's do that on the calculator. So we've got 59 plus 66 divided by 2, and that's going to be 62.5. Great. And then we have the top half of the data above the median. So we need to find the median of this top half of the data. This is the third quartile we're looking for here. So that's going to be, let's see here, we only have 2 items here, so we have to also find the mean of these 2 items, which is going to give us this top half median. So we have 88 plus 97 over 2. So just plugging that into my calculator, I get that top half median to be 92.5. All right, well, now let me graph all this out. So I need a number line that gives me everything from 59 to 97 with some convenient increments for all this in-between stuff. Let's see here. I think I'll go from 55 to 100. That should cover it. And I'll make my my hash marks go by 5s. So something like this. All right, so let me graph my median, 78. That's going to be right about here. And then let me do my middle 2 boxes representing the middle 50% of the data. So we have one box going from 62.5 to the median. So that's going to be right here between 60 and 65. And then the second box goes from the median to 92.5 over here. So we've got one box from here to here, another from here to here. There's my 2 boxes. And now I also have to get my whiskers in there, representing the rest of the 50% of the data that's less centralized. So we're going from basically 59 to 97. So we have one whisker coming out here to about 59, right about here, and another one going out to 97, which is about here. So there we go. For this problem, I want a box and whisker plot for this list of numbers. So first I need to sort this out so I can figure out all the medians, including the first and the third quartile medians. So we've got, let's see, 1 is the smallest number, also the loneliest number. 2 is after that. And then we have a 3 and a 4. Next number is 6. Then we have an 8 and a 9 and an 11. And that's all 8 numbers. So the median out of this bunch, we have 2 middle numbers, 4 and 6. Median's going to be the average of those, which is 5. And now we have to look at the median of the first half and the second half of the data. So our lower median, we've got these 4 numbers to consider, and we have 2 middle numbers, 2 and 3. So that lower median is going to be the average of those, which is 2.5. For the upper half of the data, we also have 4 numbers, and our middle 2 numbers there are 8 and 9. The median of those is going to be the mean of 8 and 9, so that's going to be 8.5. And now we have enough to graph this out. So let me get a number line. I'm thinking if we go from 1 or 0 to 11, going by ones, that ought to cover this. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it would just be just as easy to go from 0 to 12 going by twos. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we've got a median of 5, overall median, representing the middle of that middle box. So that's right there. And then we're going from 2.5 to 8.5 for our boxes. So 2.5 is right here. 8.5 is right over here. And then for the whiskers, we're going from 1 to 11 for the outer edges of the data. So we've got one whisker here at 1 and another here at 11.